how a life of loneliness impacted my life. I can't remember how many nights that passed by already, where I just wake up in the middle of the day and just wishing for something to come. You ever feel like your whole life you just want to look for somewhere to belong to, bro? You ever feel like whenever you're in front of your friends, your family, strangers, no matter who it is, no matter how much laughs you have with them, no matter where you go, oh shit, when the party's over, you go into your car and you realize that, shit, all his feelings are still here. Nothing has changed so far. And you're wondering, bro, where have I gone wrong? I feel so lonely. I feel so broken. Where have I gone wrong? Right? For a long time, I look for something. Just something or someone or somewhere. I find myself seeking these feelings that I felt, this hollow ass feeling in my chest, either from video game, from adult content. A lot of it, I look from it from movies. I want it to belong in a story, you know? I look for it in shows. I look for it with going out. And I could never seem to find it. It's almost as if you're sitting in a big ass space, just in a field or some shit, just sitting there, right? And you're like, why can't I relate to anybody? Why can't I feel a sense of feeling that everybody seems to feel? So how I dealt with it is I tried to make more friends. I tried to go out with my friends more, trying to fix this feeling. I tried to get a girlfriend, trying to fix this feeling. And I got a girlfriend, and I got friends, and I got travels. I even moved out with one of my good buddies back in 2020. I tried going to the club, trying to be hip, try to chase pleasures, try to talk to people, even though I was a people pleaser, even though I was awkward, and even though most of my conversation never goes anywhere, I tried. And this feelings of loneliness, this feelings of unrelatability just never seems to go away. And for a long time, it got me really just questioning about my self-worth. Perhaps the fact that, I don't know, I always felt this deep sense of abandonment, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like people were gonna leave me behind. And what really frustrates me is, socially, it has impacted me in a way where everyone that is important to me, everyone that came to my life that I was considered important to me, I always seem to lose them. And I got sad over them, and I ask why? Why me? Why do I always lose the most important things in my life? Why do I always push away good opportunity? Why do I always push away good things in my life? Perhaps I didn't know how to love myself enough. Perhaps that my identity as a loner has become so prominent that I just couldn't put myself in a room and just be normal. Perhaps I'm looking for ways to escape so much that I don't even know my true self anymore. Perhaps I haven't spent time enough for myself to know who I really am, how I would really want to express to the world. Perhaps I'm not as lonely as I thought. So what I really found out is feelings, this loneliness, it has not only get me to think that everybody's against me, it gets me to believe that I don't deserve shit in life. For a long time, I just felt like a defect. For a long time, I felt like there was something wrong with me that I needed to fix. And this ruins everything, my relationship, my goals. I remember having a bad relationship with my parents for a few years. Every time I go into a relationship with a girl, I always overthink and break up, right? It never freaking works out after a while. Looking at everything that it hasn't worked out in my life, perhaps that I wanted to be that way. Perhaps that I was acting on my own just to be alone. But wait, that doesn't make any sense. I thought that I was trying to fix the feelings that I didn't want to be alone. That doesn't make any sense. I think these feelings got me going out there trying to fill a void, bro. The more I look for things outside of me to fill me, the more empty that I felt. I never learned how to show up for myself. I never learned how to love myself enough. And ultimately, I never learned how to trust myself, right? Because I always rely on others. What I found out that really helps me out is, you gotta stop breaking promises to yourself so many times. You gotta start showing up for yourself every single day. And if you do feel that lonely feeling, Just know that you still got your family. Just know what no one's gonna come and save you. Just know that you're sitting in that field for so long and you see nobody's coming. It's true. Nobody's coming. We can't convince ourselves out of that just because we look for things to fill it. You know what I'm saying? We can't fill the void with other people. We can't fill the void with other things. And we become stagnant and not doing anything with our life. And that's why we felt so empty. That's why I felt so empty. I really hope you get something out of this, bro. I know it's my thoughts and has been everywhere, and it's that feeling. It's not, I can't explain it logically too well. So forgive me. But if you like the message so far, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.